My name is Norma and I'm from a member of St Peter's Church in Elworth. A couple of years ago, we visited Worcester Cathedral. It was a lovely building and had a very positive Christian vibe. However, to my amazement, there was a huge tomb slap bang in front of the high altar. The tombs of ancient kings and knights are usually down the sides of the buildings, but here was this one right in the middle of any way of procession to the high altar. It turned out to be the tomb of King John, he of Magna Carta fame and nemesis of Robin Hood, or so the legend goes. He left a will in which he said he wished to be buried at Worcester Cathedral as he liked it there. Not sure who decided to place his tomb in front of the high altar, but I really felt that it got in the way where it was. Not that I believe that God is at the high altar, certainly not. God is everywhere. But it made me think symbolically of the things that block us from our walk with God. It is indeed relevant during this time of Lent to think about this. During the Lent, we remember the way in which the devil tried to tempt Jesus in the wilderness away from God. The Gospel of Luke tells us in chapter 4 that after fasting for 40 days and nights, the devil challenged Jesus to turn stones into bread because he knew that he was hungry and knew that he could do it. Jesus rebuffed him by quoting a scripture from Deuteronomy, saying that man doesn't live by bread alone, but by every word that comes out of the mouth of God. The devil then promised him authority and splendor and all the kingdoms of the world if Jesus would just turn from God and worship him. Again, Jesus reminded the devil that the scriptures say we should worship God and serve him only. And finally, the devil tempts him to begin his ministry with a spectacular event, throwing himself off the highest point of the temple in Jerusalem, so that all will see that the angels coming to save him, showing everybody that he is God's son. Again, Jesus rebukes the devil, quoting Deuteronomy, that we should not put the Lord your God to the test. We all have things and temptations in our lives that try to block our way to God, and the devil makes sure we have. Some of them are common to us all. The need to earn a crust through our daily work can sometimes consume us and leave little time for God. For some, the pursuit of money and authority can be a roadblock to a relationship with God through Jesus. A list of the 7 deadly sins includes lust, gluttony, greed, laziness, anger, envy, and pride, and more. The more I thought about this, the more I realized that temptation from the devil is bespoke to each of us as individuals. Our individual weaknesses are exploited. What is my weakness? What is your weakness? But we are not left without help in this daily battle. Hebrews 4 tells us, for we don't have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who has been tempted in every way just as we are, yet without sin. And Paul says that whatever his difficulties and hardships, he is content. For when I am weak, then I am strong, as he learned to turn his difficulties over to Jesus and trust in him. So don't let anything block your way to God. Talk to him about it and put your trust in Jesus.